Hey, love. I feel like this reality is going insane collectively. And as this happens, people individually are also going insane. It could be because of heavy metals in the environment, chemical off-gassing on a wide scale. It could be plastic pollutants, environmental lead poisoning, the lead poisoning that took place in the 1900s when Thomas Midgley invented tetraethyl lead and contaminated the atmosphere. It could be the level of electromagnetic frequencies the Earth is currently bathing in. And then let's not forget the insurmountable levels of trauma that, when inflicted on the mind, can actually create deep damage and entropy towards someone's timeline. What I believe that we have to understand about this current reality is that it's already reached a tipping point of insanity. And as it tips farther into hellish realms of destruction and confusion, which I'll go over in a minute, it entropies even deeper into individual insanity. It's kind of like when you're watching someone who's addicted to something, and as they become more addicted and unhinged, they fall into more insane behavior. Their soul, their body starts to entropy over time. What is miraculous is that we can, with consciousness, become aware of these entropied patterns, so we no longer have to entropy and disintegrate from consciousness in such a way. It's a little bit similar to AA, where one of the first steps is mentioning and admitting you have a problem. And until individuals on a large scale level start to recognize, many of us are individually fractured and flawed through trauma and chemical warfare and warfare of energetic implementation, energetic weapons that many do not even understand nor perceive with the naked eye. We have been attacked, and through this attack, we have entropied in consciousness and become sort of delirious and crazed. And this is understandable. When you're a child and you're constantly fed sugar to get you hyped up, and then you're given drugs to deal with the fact that you appear to be ADD, but really your nervous system is just overwhelmed by sugar, simply healing your diet would have assisted you. Your entire nervous system and body is being gaslit. A crazy person may just be responding to a lifetime of being gaslit. This doesn't mean that a crazy person's insanity is warranted. One thing I read the other day is about how high forms of obedience and desire for a government outside of you to rule you is a trauma response. It means that you yourself are not capable of self-governing, and you do not trust yourself to take care of you because you know something's off, perhaps. And so you lend that life force energy, that chi, to another form of creation. This happens when humans have been stripped of their own authentic consciousness, when they do not have that intuition left, when they do not trust themselves anymore because they themselves know something is wrong. When we live in a reality that is entropying to such a degree, we have to declare what is and isn't allowed in our fields. We have to seal our fields with only higher forms of Christ consciousness or source consciousness that are loving to the inner child and the shadows we carry. It's obvious that all of us have trauma to a certain degree, so this isn't a matter of escaping or rejecting our inner trauma. It's actually quite the opposite. It's a matter of confronting the parts of us that dislike us or that wish for us to fragment. It's a matter of being honest. You can't have purity and innocence without full disclosure of what is and is not happening. And you can be radically honest with yourself, with your own mind. This is like staking a very high form of presence and claim into this universe. It's basically like saying, okay, I'm going to have the courage to see me, the perhaps crazy or disintegrated parts of me. I'm going to face them. And as you face these parts of yourself, you are also able to read the room. You're able to understand when someone's energy is just even a little bit off the mark, even a little bit not connected to what you're interested in bringing into your field. From this understanding, you can quickly create an ecosystem of connection with the souls around you that is a connection of harmony, a connection with souls who are actually interested in facing themselves. Because insanity, craziness, all of this disintegrated, discordant energy can only exist in a reality where someone is trying to deny a part of themselves to themselves. The more we step out of our own denial, the more the universe or the cosmos or this energetic field of reciprocity connects us to people who are also present and capable of integration rather than disintegration. So, you sweet soul, you have the power to align yourself with the integrity, the purity, the morality, the beauty, the wonder that you desire to see reflected inside of your reality. And you also have the power to say no, to exit a realm of chaos and confusion. If you don't want to be there anymore, you don't have to be there anymore. You can create your own world. Even as a timeline is swiveling in a weird direction, you can create your own blissful paradise so long as you do the inner work correctly. I do feel this to be true. Let me know your thoughts, though, and your theories, because I'd love to discuss. All right, bye, sweet soul.